Hey everybody, welcome to the Alien Chariot of the Gods TTRPG actual play third session. This is our final session. We got our final act. I am unmuting everyone else now because just like every show I do, all of my other co-hosts don't know how to stop talking when it's time to go live and do intros.
Hey, it's never been me.
Lies and slander.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to do quick intros, and then we're going to get a recap from last time for those of you who might have missed it or just don't remember super clearly, which I'm sure doesn't include any of the players who all have eidetic memories about in-game stuff. But we're going to start. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go counterclockwise, but we're going to start with Thierry.
Okay. Hi, I'm Thierry. I'm playing Wilson, the company man on board the ship. And I'm going to paint you a picture that I've been thinking about for the last 2 weeks now, because last week we didn't play. And that is William Shatner, his hair slicked back like David in Prometheus, and he's wearing a red robe and a gnarly staff like Charlton Heston in the Ten Commandments. And he
Good
goes,
movie.
"But what do the gods need with a chariot?"
Ooh, good question. Good question. All right, Rubik's.
I'm Rubik's. I'm actually on camera this week. I'm playing Kayla Rye. She's a technician and a roughneck aboard the USS Montero. There's a lot of tech stuff, and yeah.
All right, Zerlon.
Hey, that's me. I'm the game mother. Sorry for the no green screen today, guys. I was lazy and didn't feel like assembling it again, so you get my messy craft shelf behind me. You can find me on the Four Cozy Cats game playing some board games with my wife. And on Fridays, you can find me here on Top Hats Off doing whatever. And yeah, I hope everybody paid attention because there's going to be a test on what happened.
Yeah, if you fail, we feed you to the Neomorph. All right, but that means I'm up next. I'm Dapper Dinosaur. This is one of my two channels. This is my second channel. It is mostly here for me to stream Art 2 as well as TTRPG actual plays. We try to do a stream every Friday at about 6 p.m. Pacific, which sometimes, like, daylight savings times interrupts that. Sometimes, people are out and that interrupts things. But generally speaking, you can usually find something here at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah. So that's me. I am playing Valerie Reed. Valerie Reed. She is a colonial marine who's been in hypersleep for 70-something years and has woken up to this alien monstrosity stalking around the halls of the ship. So yeah. And then Necro.
Yeah, I'm Necro/Sire, and as far as you guys know, I'm playing the captain.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird how you have it's weird how you have control of Ava 6 and not the captain. She's somewhere. It's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, and then last but certainly not least, we have the woman who won't even share her tea and biscuits, Manya. Who also apparently
It was impeccable, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So Manya, who are you?
Hi guys, this is Manya.
You were answering the question. Just keep going. Just keep going.
I'm Manya. I play Lyron Cham. I'm one of the most dramatic people on the crew. So if you want to get entertained, follow Lyron. And Lyron, sorry, not Lyron. I'm like, and I'm on the same position as Rubik's is. Rubik's character is. So we both are supposed to be chums, but she's the one who always ends up saving my ass, and I'm the one who's always like with hair on fire running around like a headless chicken. So enjoy.
All right. So Zerlon, if you could give us a bit of a recap, and then we will just dive right into it.
Absolutely. All right. So you guys started out as the crew on a transport ship. Same as if you've seen the first Alien movie, same exact model. You just don't have the upgraded Rolls-Royce engines. You were hauling some pretty nasty explosive gas. You awoke early, found out you were in the wrong spot. That's never happened in the Alien, ever. Never in the franchise that ever happened. You had to investigate a distress signal. It was a derelict ship that was lost some 70-something years ago. You docked up to it, started investigating. Your ship apparently decided that its reactors needed to explode, so you got it safely away. It has now sadly vaporized itself. So you are stuck on the Cronus, a 70-year-old derelict vessel, which apparently has a handful of survivors from LV 1113 who have found some aliens, and they're definitely friendly, and they're not trying to kill you. So you and the handful of survivors have kind of patched this ship back together, and now have to figure out exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't everyone
Right.
speak
Does
at
anybody
once.
Does anybody have any questions on where we're at when we're starting here?
So we are actually
Do
in.
we heal at all?
No.
No. You've been going non-stop. You don't get to heal.
Okay.
I think we were about to clean out the infirmary and maybe get someone on the med bed, but those also look like they needed a proper scrubbing.
Yeah, Albert is pretty messed up.
From the other crew that we found, how many people are there? Can you remind us?
So currently on board this ship, there are, if you count Ava 6, there are 8 of you. So the 3 remaining from the original ship plus the 5 from this ship is what you currently have.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I just put in a super chat goal, and so if in the next hour we get 5 of the teal super chats or higher, I will try to figure out Gaia 2 on stream, which is a 3D terrain generation piece of software that I am going to be almost certainly getting pretty soon. And yeah, you'll get to see me try to figure out how the heck it works.
Nice.
Also, I don't remember, did we fix the power already, or were we about to fix the power?
You have, where we last left off, you guys have basically got this ship kind of, bubblegum and duct tape. It's technically functional. So you got your power, you got your air scrubbers. You haven't fired the engines up, but in theory, fingers crossed, they should fire up and not explode.
So we should do that and get home.
Probably.
We can't just go home with
What
a
about
crazy alien monster on board, says Valerie.
yeah?
Well, we can get
I-
home enough to get into radio range for more colonial marines who can come on board and sweep the shit clean.
Not without going into hypersleep, we
idea.
can't.
Good idea.
We don't have enough food to get anywhere where there's radio signals are going to get picked up.
As we found out, the cryotubes are still working.
So you want to just go into cryosleep with that thing running around the ship?
Well, it didn't kill them in the last 75 years. I'm pretty sure it will not kill us in the next couple of years.
Didn't exist in the last 75 years. It just crawled out of some guy's head earlier today.
There were things like that on board before they went into cryosleep.
The thing.
Wait, Zeralon, is that right?
That's
yes. So Valerie, you would know that you guys set down on LV 1113 with about 80 people. That's when the infection started, and the 6 of you that kind of survived are all that's left of those 80.
Got it.
But you also know that currently there is a neomorph and 2 of the abominations on this ship that are unaccounted for.
Also, we can grab weapons and try to kill them first, if that makes you happy. I think waiting here and starving is the least good option.
I would suggest we start towards the route, and then we look at our supplies, the rations, what we have, and we see whether those rations will long enough, are practically long, will last us long enough that we can find at least the neomorph and kill it. The abominations seem to be okay to deal with, and take it from there. I guess, one step at a time instead of like just thinking about everything all together. How about that?
Yeah.
I was on the floor last time, and I was like, so I'm just gonna stay on the floor. I'm just gonna listen, guys. Just take one step at a time. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm just gonna go and take a nap.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
Dress signal.
think so as well. We should at least get our engine started and a course laid in, and if then we notice that something else is broken, then we can fix it. And getting home will take enough time that we can hunt any neomorphs that we can hunt.
all right. In that case, I think we should stick together as a team.
Yes.
Going alone is a great way
I
to get
need
picked off.
healing.
Well,
I need to go to the med bay.
Now,
I am,
now that we have power, the med bay is definitely an option. Yes.
all right. Well, then let's
we
patch
should
you up.
go there together.
Let's all.
Yes, please. And can I get some coffee, please? Okay, that's fine.
Coffee is not the priority here, and I say that as a
med bay
Marine.
first, coffee second.
If, ma'am, come on, like I'm injured.
Yeah, that's the
Man.
priority,
Med bay
not the
first,
coffee.
second.
I can't believe
Yeah,
I'm saying it, but I'm with the
agreed.
company man on this one.
Oh
You
god.
see,
All right, so
sometimes efficiency can do good. Just sometimes.
can, but right now I'm more worried about my fucking neck.
I think Borg Emporia is voting for a TPK this stream.
Hey, don't
I
do that.
don't think you have to vote for that in Alien.
Hey, Alien doesn't usually end with a full TPK. This usually a survivor.
Yeah,
too.
but that's only because it's a movie and a movie needs someone surviving. Yeah.
There's usually the most evil character of all that left in the end smiling into the screen like you know,
Definitely
that's-
won't be Teary.
What? Me?
Definitely
No.
not me, man. I'm just a chum who's just like, guys.
All right, so
can I please survive for another minute?
let's all go
Without getting
down.
stabbed.
Let's all go down to the medical bay.
Yes.
Okay, how do we do that?
I mean, at this
Like-
point,
We go there.
Yeah,
and if the GM tells us that we all die, then we have a problem.
So
All
the
right,
med
so
lab,
everybody's-
that's where we go.
Everybody's going to go to the med lab. Lori will kind of speak up. Hey, I'm going to check in my quarters. I'm just going to make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. there.
No, you're not. Not on your own. You're not.
We are not splitting the party. Is that on the way or not?
I'll take Flynn with me. We'll be fine.
No, we're sticking together.
Why am I colliding with a wall? Help me.
Well,
Then
because
walk
it's a
through a
wall.
door.
You don't get to walk through them.
If you leave, you might get infected. You might get attacked. If you leave and come back, I will shoot you.
Okay, that worked.
We're all inoculated, and look, the 26 Dracona strain, this and the original substance. These are very valuable. The company wants that back. And I've got to make sure that we have some secured.
Leah was also inoculated, and she turned into one of the abominations just now. If you leave the party and you come back, I will assume that you are infected.
I totally agree that stuff is valuable, especially for the company, and I'm on your side, but we still should stay together. We can do that next.
I have a brother to take care of. So we definitely need supplies and to make some money to make this whole thing worth it.
At this point, just surviving will probably be enough.
They'll follow you down.
Can someone help me? I'm just keep colliding into doors. I can't see. I'm injured. Someone help me.
Thierry, sorry, Zerlon, if you could just physically move all the tokens to the med lab, that might be the easiest way to do this.
I'm on it.
I might not die from my injuries. I might just die walking into the walls. Like
they're very sharp walls.
One damage every
I
wall.
just go like I turn around and I just go, yeah, this way, guys, move. And then I know, no, this way, guys, move. I'm like, guys, can you please help me?
If I remember correctly, one of the med pods was broken, but not necessarily destroyed, and the other one was full of blood or something, but we didn't open it yet.
And then you guys did find the syringes in here, but you left them in the desk?
No. We left the spores in the containers, and we left the weird goo, but I pocketed these syringes.
You pocketed the syringes. Okay, great. You notice as soon as you get in here that is what Lori goes straight for to try to find them, and as soon as she doesn't see that they're not there, she immediately looks over the crew and looks right at you.
I try to relatively inconspicuously signal to her that I got that stuff that she's looking for in that drawer. I don't know.
You will. She'll
Yes.
go ahead and close the drawer. It seems like she got it. All right. So you guys are all in med bay. You got 3 of you that are pretty well wounded. John's is probably the worst off right now. So what's the plan? You've got 1 smashed up cryopod or med pod, and you got 1 that is completely covered in what appears to be blood on the inside.
I would say the person who's least injured at the moment, get them up and running ASAP. So, and then we can focus on the other 2. Triage this.
Isn't that the exact opposite of how triage works?
I wanted to do that last time.
Yeah,
but
the
I
person
think
who has the
we didn't
most
have the
chances of
time.
survival gets the priority. That's how triaging works.
Well, okay,
which
most
is-
chance of survival, but like then within that, it's like more severe injuries.
Yeah.
Like you don't treat the guy with the hangnail before you treat the guy with the sucking chest wound.
It depends.
Start the
If
triage
you
at this
can
situation
treat
because we
someone
need
and get
more
them,
able-
get them out of the facility by just giving them a couple of pills and sending them on their way, then you might do that first. But yeah, other than
All right,
that,
fine. Let's work on someone with some
what
medical
I wanted
skill.
to do last time, and we didn't
I'll
do
go. Is
because
one
we
of you
didn't have
back me
time,
up?
is open the bloody thing and see what's inside and see if it's still in working condition. And then we can clean it up. And if the broken one, just the shielding is broken, we can probably still use it, but then we also should clean this up because in the condition it's right now, I don't want to get in any of these because they'll probably just give me an infection.
All right, I'm going to train my
Yeah, we
gun
need to sanitize
towards
them first,
the
thoroughly sanitize them.
bloody cryopod just in case.
All right. So Valerie reads on Overwatch. The cryopod, if you see where John Wilson is standing, it's basically the square to the left is the bloody cryopod. So if everyone wants to position where they are when you're opening the cryopod, who's doing what?
I feel like this is
I'm
actually already a pretty
far
good.
end on the opposite side because my neck is like injured like
Yeah.
fuck. So I'm gonna be like
You should
I'm just
probably
gonna be-
stay away. If there's something in there, then it might just kill you. Yeah.
it's gonna get attracted by blood, so I'm just gonna be like, guys, I'm gonna go on that side. I'm gonna go sit
I will-
best of luck. It's like-
I will grab the rivet gun that I have, and if no one else does it, I will open the med pot.
All right. So everybody's
Do we
where they
want
want
to
to
do
be.
any checks?
There
Like
really aren't checks.
observation,
There really aren't
survival,
checks.
comtech.
You don't have to in this one because the checks typically can be negative. So you don't want to do more checks than is really required.
Yeah,
So
if he doesn't call for
if
a
you want
check,
to look at it, I'll give you information. I only make you roll a check if it's like actually like cinematically important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
and never ask for extra checks.
Yeah, not in this system, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to
So-
help. What the fuck?
So Albert John and John Wilson, our 2 Johns, will be over here opening the pods. Valerie, you're on Overwatch. Kayla Rise in the far corner.
Good luck, guys.
Weird.
gonna
There's
keep pressure on my
there,
fucking
there
neck.
appears to be an alien inside this. There appears to be a beluga head. And he is very, very upset as you open the pod, and he's going to immediately make a slash at John's.
Okay.
You got this.
Wait, does my Overwatch trigger? I don't actually know.
You'll get to, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we are rolling initiative now. Let's go.
In 1 second, you will be.
Oh.
John's has got to do something here.
Um,
Oh, he has no armor.
Oh, no. Please don't do that. No.
Fortunately, he's only winded.
Okay.
He's still
You got
alive.
this, John. You got this, John. You got this. Sorry, I can't help it.
Is there a
I'm just
token
so
for the
dramatic.
alien?
Yes.
Yeah, where is
Yeah, I
he?
added him in.
Or did he turn invisible or something?
It is right here.
Oh, great! Now it's
If you cannot see it, then you're probably not in.
You're around
Right.
the corner, Dapper.
Oh, I must have
Do I
fundamentally
need to roll initiative?
I must have fundamentally misunderstood what was happening.
Initiative is rolled randomly by the machine.
Okay.
Do I?
Boom! There goes everyone's initiative.
Hooray!
Oh, okay.
Woohoo. We're all going to die.
Yay.
Liam Flynn is the first one, the little scaredy cat medic. Guess what, guys? He's not going to do anything. He's going to leave.
Oh yeah, he's a coward.
What am I doing? I got 7.
And you guys hear the distinctive sound of the door locking as he leaves.
Oh,
Well, we're
He's an
killing
ultra
fucking
coward.
asshole.
we're killing Liam.
Yep, he's gonna die.
Mhm.
I don't care. That fucker dies.
Liam, you traitor!
All right, we get another roll. John still doesn't have armor. Oh, his ear has been severed.
Ew.
Huh?
His ear is
The
severed.
med bay can probably fix that.
Okay, so.
Thierry, what's your armor?
2. But I could
yeah.
also use my special talent to not be injured.
That might be important because you're taking 2 damage right now.
Okay.
So what's your
talent?
highest?
It says if you are attacked or otherwise end up in fatal danger, and if another PC or friendly NPC is within short range, the same zone, you can make a manipulation roll, straight roll. It doesn't count as an action. If you succeed, you see the threat coming, find a clever way to make the other character suffer the attack or hazard instead.
You
Increase
are
your stress
absolutely
level
able
by
to
1.
do that. So Kayla Rye and John are both in this room. You can make a manipulation roll to see if you can do that.
It's just
Oh, you absolutely can. So
it's
who
the
is
be a
actually
dick
getting
power.
hit?
I have 1 HP, so
Um,
I hit. I die.
Ooh, another character death.
John's is also at 1 HP.
Well, yeah, but I think it already attacked Johns before, so it makes more sense that I just take cover behind him.
All right. So this is a special. This is a special scripted attack. It has a guaranteed effect.
Damn
The blow to
you!
the head grabs Johns by the right arm and rips his arm off.
Jeez.
Johns no longer has a right arm.
I'm not sure the
Okay,
med bay
can I
can
use
fix
my
that.
weapon? Am I still like?
Well, if it's your turn, but yes.
It is Kiri, it's your turn.
Yeah, I want to hit it with my rivet gun, which I still don't know how it works or what its stats are,
Let me make sure it's in your inventory here.
which it isn't.
It's not.
So do we make an attack roll then?
That's
Now-
the
It's now in. Yeah, it's the harpoon
not
gun.
the
Yep,
rivet gun.
that's what you have. It's the harpoon gun. You just have it loaded with rivets, with
Okay.
bolts.
Okay, if you say so. Pretty sure
That's a
Aim
good
for
he
the
had a
middle of
rivet
the
gun and a
forehead,
harpoon
buddy.
gun, but I don't know.
Oh, you know what? You are right.
Aim for the middle of the forehead, dude. Go for it.
Yes, the bolt gun. That is the one I have.
That's the one.
So
There you go.
And be aware of the backfire in the middle of the head. There you go.
Oh, you are panicking. All right, you freeze. You're frozen for 1 round.
Oh, no.
You lose your next slow action, your stress level, and everybody in short range increases by 1. That is Rye and Johns. The rest of you guys aren't in short range.
Good.
but
Hey
I
guys,
think
you're
I still
doing
have a
good,
hit.
guys. You're
or
doing
not.
good.
You
Such
do
an
not.
asshole.
Anytime you do a panic roll, if you don't do the keep it together, you lose that action.
Okay, makes sense. So yeah, no damage.
That makes it Clayton's turn.
which makes it really useful to have the roughneck talent that you can ignore the failures, because then you can still do
Yes.
damage. Yeah.
She
I
is
didn't die,
currently
so I like my talent.
she is currently scrabbling at the door trying to unlock it. That makes it Ava 6. Necro, that is you. You are Ava 6 right now.
Yup. And what anybody in this room sees is the back of her head. Sparks begin to fly out of it from her injury.
Oof.
And she begins walking towards this individual, because I think they're injured.
You get away from me.
Become one with Mother.
Ah.
As she
heck
walks
no.
towards
I'm
it.
gonna I'm gonna take my service pistol and just shoot right at her. Yo, get away from dance, motherfuckers! Can I do that?
No, are you taking any other actions for the Ava?
Not this turn, no.
All right, then it is Lyram Cham's turn.
Yeah.
Can I shoot?
You absolutely can.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna click on my weapon, my M4A3 service pistol. Baby, don't fail me, please. Alright, what happened? I failed? No. Ah, 2 6s?
Oh, you are panicking. You immediately seek cover. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with
Engaged
that.
range. Ooh, you do have an
Get out of the
enemy
door.
at engaged range, so your stress level is decreased by 1. But everybody else in short range, which is everybody else, is going to be Valerie and Lori, are going to go up by 1.
I am 3 at stress level now.
Ava cannot be affected by stress as she is an android.
So what happens to me now? Okay. It's gonna go and hide
Black
under a
Dwarf
table,
Fortress.
and I'm just gonna be I'm just gonna go and hide on a table. I'm just gonna we are all gonna die. 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 That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go and hide under a table and say,
All right, so whose turn is it?
Is
Mine.
Taylor Rye.
Oh, okay.
How many spaces can I move?
You can just move one zone, so you can just move between either room you want to room, or you want to go.
before,
But isn't this door locked right here?
No, it's the other door that's locked, the one all the way.
exit to
Yeah,
the
it's one up.
block.
That's
Oh.
one up here.
hang on.
Yeah, up here.
Before Rubik's goes, go ahead. So I'm supposed to hide, right? Am I supposed to stay on that spot where I'm hiding, or was I
mean,
supposed to move? What?
You're at a desk, so I'm assuming you're probably hiding under that desk.
Got it. I'm going to get some tea while I hide. See you in a bit. I'm listening though, of course.
All right, Rubik's,
Am I
what's
able-
Taylor Rye doing?
Am I able to attack the alien and leave the room, or no?
You can
Too
attack
many
it.
spaces. But am I also able to attack and then go back up to
Yes.
towards the?
Yeah, you get a fast and a slow action. So your attack would be your fast action, and then movement would be your slow action.
So I have to move to attack. That's what I'm saying.
No, there's no line of
Okay.
sight or anything. It's if you're in the room, you're good.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the alien. 1 second. Pull up my thing. Inventory. I'm going to use the cutting torch.
Nice.
Is that hit?
Oh yeah.
That does hit. It rolls for 3 damage.
Okay,
Because
then
it
I'm
has
gonna
armor.
E.
get towards this way. So. Yep, that's my turn.
Ooh, and he does not roll any armor.
Mhm.
Well,
That's
at least
good.
you did some damage.
Yes,
He has 3 less health.
but out of how much?
That's
Some
the
number.
That we
question.
don't know.
Probably like 40.
Though.
All
nah.
right, Dapper, it's Valerie Reed's turn. This thing has popped out and it's slashing at everybody. It's ripped John's arm off. It's not doing good in there.
We should pick his arm up, pick up the severed
All
arm
right.
and hit the alien's head.
How far can I move? I don't even remember how that works.
It's kind of like Star Trek. You can move one zone.
All right. Well, is this a zone?
You can
So
move from
the
one
little
room to the
hallway
next.
doesn't count, so you can basically move between the north and south room if
Okay.
you want.
All right. I am going to shoot my Armat Model 37A2 12 gauge pump action shotgun at the
Definitely not a
monster
Remington R70.
with
Nice.
3 extra 6s, which I will turn into extra damage. That's 6 damage.
6
Nice.
damage. All right, he gets to roll some armor.
Get wrecked. Hopefully.
No armor.
Only
He
one.
only
You know
rolled
what?
1.
I'll take 5. That is a good number. That is a good damage number for the system. I'll take it.
Yeah,
That
that is.
Fantastic damage number for the system. All right, it is Albert John's turn. He currently is bleeding out, missing an arm,
Unarmed?
and
No,
kind of
he still has
requires.
one arm.
He's going to try to medicine check himself.
Good luck.
Physician, heal thyself.
Nope.
That didn't work.
Yeah, no, he's noticeably trembling. He's scared for some unknown reason. I don't know what's going on with this guy.
And maybe blood loss might be contributing to his trembling.
It could be. That brings it back
Maybe
to
the trembling is
Flynn, who we don't really care about.
Screw that guy.
We'll just take him off the tracker. That is one thing. If you haven't played with Foundry as a GM, Foundry handles initiative so much better than Roll20.
Yeah.
It's not saying a whole lot, but you know what?
Just a couple of days ago, we had one Starfinder game with a multi-level map, and initiative and multi-level maps in Roll20 are the worst.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, poor Johns.
But you know what?
He no longer has arms.
Oops.
They have
Now
both
he
been
is
torn off.
unarmed.
John, it's
Is
okay.
that
We can get your
Smash
robot. We can get your robot arms. That's a lot of dice that didn't roll any damn 6s.
That is that's a lot.
No.
Yeah, that is a 0 damage out of a lot. That is out of 20 die. Which, odd. One of them has to be off the screen because it
Yeah.
shouldn't have rolled the 12 unless the one hit. But I didn't see it, so we're just not counting it.
Okay.
That's his 2 attacks. It is John Wilson's turn.
Okay, I lost my slow action. That means I can't attack, or...
You can't move.
Okay, then I'll attack.
Use your fucking feet and just go like cycle kicking him like in Mortal Kombat.
Uh-oh.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, you are currently
Multiple
going to seek cover over here as you are stressed out.
Okay,
You're
but
stressed
at least
out.
I reduce my stress level.
Yeah,
This
you're
game
stressed by
is
1.
rigged.
Valerie and Johns are going to go up by 1 though.
Fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Kayla.
They are dying anyway.
So screwed. This ends up being the shortest session because we all just died on one beluga.
And one crazy android.
Yeah, that too. Beginning of the end. Ooh.
Hey, look at that.
Nice.
Lori did something.
The door is no longer locked, and Lori has disappeared.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna
That's
kill. If we get out of here, I'm gonna kill so many of these people.
Ava, it is your turn.
all right. So you said he, because it's a he, right? This character is a he.
Yeah, Lyron.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was seeing correctly. He's hiding behind a desk.
Yep.
So Ava starts climbing over the desk, arms outstretched, saying, "Welcome to the USCSS Kronos. Become one with Mother." As it's trying to reach towards him.
Oh man, you guys, somebody might want to repair Ava 6. She doesn't seem to be doing good.
repair, delete.
Any other actions, Ava?
Delete.
I'll try to grab him.
All right, that is going to be a
I'm gonna stay away from
melee
me and
attack?
just like start like kicking. Like,
All
yeah.
right.
You're gonna make a melee attack, and Lyra is going to make a mobility roll.
All right. So the melee attack. How do I do that?
how do I do that?
For you, you're just going to make a strength check, and you're going to add in
Oh, so
Strength.
I'm gonna go
close
with
combat is
skills.
0. So yeah, so it's just close combat on your skills, but it's 0 for you, so it's just a straight
So-
strength check.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
you
making
go.
a strength check.
It's either strength or mobility for you, and I would usually say mobility against an android because you don't typically outstrength them.
So do I go with?
You don't have to
Hold
roll
on.
because he failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you bat the arms away.
All right.
Okay,
Kayla
can I try
Rye.
and shoot him now?
Or I'm sorry,
So if I
Lyra Jam.
wanted to,
Jam, your turn.
Do I try and shoot again? Can I try and shoot again?
Go for it.
Huh? Won't work?
Roll. Shoot him.
Oh, roll. Okay, my bad.
Uh-oh.
use your
I'm
roughneck
dead.
ability. Use your roughneck ability.
What's
Which
that?
prevents
Yeah.
distress, right? That's what it does?
No, it ignores all negative things. The long haul. No, sorry.
She doesn't have long haul.
So there's a
Yeah.
roughneck ability where you can.
Yes, but there's
Yeah, but
actually
she has
3
a different
roughneck
one.
abilities. So you have one of 3. So she has one that lets her push strength rolls twice.
Oh,
Gotcha.
so she's
My strength is
On
now
the
to
other hand,
3.
You wouldn't hit
So my strength
anyway,
has now gone to 3.
and the screaming isn't actually that bad for you, at least.
Yeah, but
Yeah, like-
if you read the following effect on it, every friendly NPC that hears it has to make a panic roll. So let's go one at a time.
Sorry.
Ava-
So my stress had decreased by 1. Sorry, let me just confirm that. My stress decreased by 1, but every friendly character who hears the scream must make an immediate panic. Oh my god, I'm panicking everyone around me right now.
We'll go one at a time and resolve them. So the first person that hears it's going to be Kayla, right? Kayla, please make a panic roll.
Which one is
I'm so
that? That's
sorry,
stress.
guys.
Yeah, click on the stress.
You click on the stress on the heart.
Hey, you're keeping it together. No worries. Valerie.
That's me. I forgot that I'm Valerie and not Leah. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's the downside of changing
You're good.
characters
Hey,
all the time.
you are frozen. You can't move next turn.
Okay.
Oh, and everybody in
Oh,
short
no.
range, which is Kayla, John, and John, are all going to go up to 1 stress.
Oh, we're boned.
Oh my god.
That's-
This game is rigged.
John drops an item, but yeah, he doesn't have arms, so I'm going to say that
Yeah.
He dropped a
doesn't-
tooth.
You know, he's dropping blood.
Okay, there you go.
Dropping blood.
And
Not really
Tiri,
dropping
you're the
anything
last
important.
Oh god.
Oh, you are also screaming.
Jeez.
That's why.
So we just look at each other. I look his 2 missing arms, like John's 2 arms, right? So I
Comedy
look at
scene.
him. He's looking at me. I'm getting attacked by the android. He has lost 2 arms, and we just go like.
Yeah.
So now everyone has to go again.
You
No,
scream,
he's
he screams,
covered.
everybody screams.
Valerie, one more stress roll.
Oh my god.
And by the way,
Valerie!
I house rules. We can only loop this once, so I won't make you keep triggering. This will be the last one. So Dapper, one more panic.
Got it. I have to just click over to my character sheet because if I keep it up, then people can't see the rolls and everything.
If you have multiple monitors, you can stretch it between 2 monitors and have more space.
That would mess up my my setting here.
That is true.
All right,
Sadness.
so let's see. I rolled
Seek cover. You're gonna roll, but you're also panicked, so you can't do anything. So it's just gonna kind of fizzle out there.
Okay, that works for me.
Kayla Rye.
1 second.
Kayla, I believe in you.
You're
Do it.
trembling.
Oh no. Oh fuck it. Come
And
on.
last one, Lyram Cham.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
Just make one more stress roll.
Oh, stress roll. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, another
There
panic
you
check.
go.
Just click the stress button. There you go.
Two.
Oh, you're gonna flee.
More panic.
All right, so on your next turn, you're fleeing.
Okay. Oh no.
And I don't-
Oh, God.
Lori hasn't made it very far, so you know what? We gotta figure out what she's doing.
I'm gonna-
she's together.
I'm gonna be like, bitch, where are you running to?
Oh, and she's trembling. All right. Now it is Kayla Rye's turn.
So am I able to go to the med lab and try to heal myself?
There really is no heal in this game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Then
slow
can I try to
process.
fix Ava?
Yeah, you can either help with Ava going crazy or you can help with the alien going crazy.
Can I try to heal Ava? To repair Ava?
It is a Comtech roll if you want to do that.
Yes.
Alright. She is preoccupied, so she doesn't resist you in any way.
Yeah. She's going
All
to
right.
Kayla, she's going to Lyra and going, hey, beautiful.
You do have the thing that lets you avoid the panic one time, though.
I'm going to use the Void the Panic one time for this.
All right, so let me reset that for you. Which means it is a success. Ava, you are no longer hostile towards the crew.
Hello.
You're not 100%, but hey, you're at least back on the right side.
Who are you? What is happening?
All right, Valerie, you are currently trying to flee and frozen in panic, but that means you could, if you wanted to, take a shot.
I will take a shot because why would I ever not?
You're attempting to
it
run
could-
away, but you can't.
It could just be a
That's fine.
misunderstanding.
Oh no!
Oh, well, now you really will seek cover on your next one.
Let's say that again. Sorry.
You'll seek cover on your next turn.
Okay, but does the shot still hit? I don't remember how that works.
It fails. If you panic and you
Yeah.
don't get to keep it together, it fails.
Well,
What?
boo.
Well, let's see. Johns gets another turn to try to
Wait,
save
hold on.
himself.
I use my next move act. Oh, but I can't move this turn because of my
You
my
can't
panic.
move
Yeah.
because you're
Yeah,
you're
because
frozen.
you're all also frozen. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I was like, why don't I just do it now? Right. Because
Because you're doing that this turn, but you're also having to skip it. So it's
yeah, it's a whole thing.
oh wow, John's he's not doing good.
Yeah, I'm expecting John to die.
No, come on.
With no hands, he's trying to heal himself. That's why he's getting nothing.
Wow, that's a no roll. Wow, that's a
another
no
one.
roll.
Jeez. All right.
Amazing.
It's-
Oh my god, no.
It's
See,
it's only-
I just
Oh.
remembered that if you have an iron chariot, then the gods can't kill you. So maybe having a chariot is.
So
I-
Tiri, he walks up to John's, makes a couple swipes, but you're able to stay out from his grasp, and it is now your turn.
looks like it's a little
I
disoriented.
will try
from
to
being in that
rivet it
pod.
again.
Riveting.
Sorry.
Roll that roll.
Who's wait, what?
Ooh.
Well, let's see.
Oh, you're gonna flee on your next turn.
Oh god, everybody's like fleeing. You
Actually,
flee,
you
everybody
technically-
flee.
You are able to flee this turn.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't move, I guess. So that makes sense.
All right, and we'll just take this one.
I can't believe the number of ones I rolled. Though on the other hand, I have been known to roll a lot of ones in D6 systems.
Lyron, it's your turn again. The evil robot is no longer evil.
Yay!
So can I take a shot at the beluga?
You certainly can.
But it doesn't work.
It does not work.
I'm gone. Okay,
Just
bye.
dirt.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, she's gonna.
Oh, no, see, you are currently panicking, so go ahead. You're berserking. Make another attack roll, please.
Ooh.
How do I do that? Another attack roll?
Just roll it again.
Oh, you mean, hold on. Do I go to my skills or what?
Just click your pistol again, or your whatever you're attacking
Oh,
with.
okay. Sorry, my bad.
Womp womp.
Oh, you missed,
don't
but
die.
you do take a swing.
Okay.
All right,
That's
Kayla,
my fault.
you have
Stop swimming
de-eviled the
blindly.
robot.
So I am. It's my turn, right? Or was
Oh,
it
yeah,
somebody?
no, actually, I skipped you. Yeah, no, it's it's Ava's turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I
Ouch.
turn to the person who just repaired me. What is happening?
We're being attacked by a beluga. A lot of us are injured. We need help.
Enemy designation, beluga. And she starts moving towards it. Is it down here? This guy here?
Yep,
Yep.
it's that guy right there.
Yeah.
Alright. She has no weapon. She's just going to try to punch it. Which is the same thing as last time, right?
Mashal, let's go. Mashal, muscle and punch. Let's go punch him.
Hey, that's 2 damage. Let's see if it carries through.
No armor, right?
You
The
wish.
beluga has armor.
He does take
Oh,
1
yeah,
damage
it
though.
does.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're getting there.
As you can see when
No,
he
I
rolls,
think we
he has
figured
6
out-
armor.
We figured out last time that Jam is much better at close combat than ranged combat, so that is also why he's not
All right,
hitting it.
now it's Kayla Rye's turn.
So
Kayla,
does
you
a
can
medical
do.
does the medical aid at all help me gain health or no?
Only if you have a medical kit and only with time. There is no
Okay.
way to
Yeah,
get
you
in
can't do
combat.
it in combat. We have to finish the combat and then we can
Okay.
clean the medicals and then we can. But
Then
yeah,
I'm
in
gonna
combat,
attempt to take a swing at the beluga again.
All right.
Give me
Punch
1
it.
second to pull up my sheet.
I would give John's third arm for a healing spell.
Bork Emporia asks why Zerolon is not scanning these creatures. He's running the
that didn't
creatures.
work.
He is the creatures.
Wow,
The creatures are scanning us.
that was a lot of dropping. What item were you attacking with?
My I forgot what it's called. The cutting torch.
The cutting torch is currently on the ground, skittering across the floor.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
This is
I'm gonna
not going
move a
well.
little bit out of the
Sorry.
way. And that's it, I guess.
All right, Valerie, you must flee.
All right. How far do I have to flee?
Technically, just behind those 2 doors behind you.
Okay. Can I still get
It's
line of
just
sight on
me
this
and Kayla
guy?
in the room now, is it?
Yeah, go for it. Take a shot.
All right. Here we go. Let's try this
Hot
again.
and shot.
Wait, did it? It didn't go through, did it? I clicked it.
I did not see any dice roll.
No, I
There
don't
we
see
go.
it.
Oh
There
my
we
I
goodness.
saw lots of dice roll.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of screaming.
At least my stress goes down by 1.
Yeah, I think everybody has to make a
Bruh.
panic
Oh, it
roll
already
except for
did.
Ava.
And
Yeah.
me.
Including me?
I don't.
Yeah, just right in the middle where everybody can hear.
I rolled a
How do I
2.
do that? Is it just click on stress,
look.
is it?
Kayla's frozen.
Do I click on stress?
Yes.
Yeah, you should click on stress.
Okay, there we go. Let's see. 2.
Yeah, you
And a
are
condition
currently
1.
catatonic. We will deal with that one in a minute.
Oh god.
Ron, you are berserked. You must immediately attack the nearest ally, which is Sham, who is currently catatonic.
I need an empathy check at the end of this fuck me life.
Yeah, which we are in cinematic play. That doesn't really matter.
So I am nearest person to John right now? Or is it...
Awesome. Of course, this attack actually works.
That attack hits. You are catatonic and unable to do anything about it. Lyram Cham is dead.
Fuck you, John!
I attacked the
am I supposed
damn
to do, armor
aliens
check?
3 times and it didn't hit. I attack you once and you die.
So do I do an armor check or what? What do I do?
No,
Nothing.
you're dead.
That's it.
You're dead.
You can play a different character.
So is John. Yeah, you'll get to pick another
Yeah.
character after this. John
What
is
other
also
characters
bled
are
out
there?
on the floor.
Sorry, what other characters are there? Sorry?
We'll do it after combat.
Okay.
Zoomy Tomato is still rooting for the TPK.
Bye, Lyran. It was a good run.
Ava, do you have armor?
I do not know. Where would it show that?
You do not. So you're going to take 3 points of damage. I'll go ahead and do that for you. And you are shoved back.
Okay.
You take a final point of damage. This automatically triggers the ability Crushed Head. Ava is dead.
Oh no. Crushed head.
White android brains splatter all across everything.
Awesome.
John. Cheery, you are
Borg, fuck you.
Yeah.
Borg, fuck you. Go
I
TPK.
think I'm out of my berserker rage because I actually did well. So yeah, I can move back to the med pods, right?
You certainly can.
Of
I'll
course
try.
you did well. I'm dead.
Come on.
Oh god.
Maybe I will hit with this attack as well. Probably not.
Hey, you hit it.
Oh, I do.
Nice.
He has to roll his armor.
Only one.
And he does roll it.
2 damage.
You do 2 damage on your gun. Oh, you do 3.
The
So he does
gun
take
is 3
damage.
base, so that should be 2 damage.
He is dead. You have
Nice.
killed the beluga
Now
head.
he's dead. Seriously? One turn later? Oh
Okay.
god.
Let's get the med bay cleaned up and everyone healed up as well as possible.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
The drunk body and just like
We-
throw it out into the space and it just like floats away.
Yeah. And I still think we should program the ship to bring us back home, go into cryo sleep, and vent the atmosphere and hope that everything dies. I'm not going to hunt any neomorphs in the tunnels.
How do we know if they even need air? Do you know that? And if so, how?
Who knows? You know what? You can stay awake and go hunt. But this thing just killed like half the team.
Everyone?
Yeah, that is true.
How many are left?
Oh yeah, we have to assign the
Not
players
many.
also, right?
We do have to get some new player roles up, but we're gonna have to wait a little while because there are currently not enough characters.
Oh no.
Mhm.
And get
We
Which
had a
means-
lot of people
Wait.
die.
Which
How are
means
we making
have an
new
event.
player roles? Do we have
Oh.
to wait 9 months?
That means you have triggered a nice little event.
Ooh,
All of you
Oh,
feel a
no.
little thud as something impacts your ship.
what the?
You would all be very familiar with this. Somebody just docked with you.
Hey, this is a
better be
family-friendly
fucking
stream,
Trevor.
Zero on.
Let's leave everyone.
Bad touch, stranger danger. We should probably go to the airlock and see what assholes are this. No. Though, to be fair, not everyone who randomly docks with your ship is evil and bad. We are the exception, I promise.
Yeah, okay.
I
know
it doesn't
anything.
feel
I'm
like that.
dead.
Well, let's get to the airlock. Let's go. Come on.
First thing, let's
Were
read
we going
characters.
to rest up and use med kits in the med pod?
Well, you don't have time. You have people docking with
Yeah,
your ship.
there could be an invasion coming. We don't know.
Yeah, seriously, healing is just not an option in this game.
Rubik's is so. She's like, can I get a second to heal?
I can't
No.
because someone's in the way. I can't move my character because there's another character on top of me.
That
Thank
helps?
you.
I think the
Sorry.
airlock was
Before
on
anybody moves,
A-deck.
though, before anybody moves,
Oh, come on.
we've got to divvy characters. All right, so
What can?
Necro
Yeah.
and Manya both need a new character. Currently, the only one you know exists is the company man, Lori. Do either of you want to
Necro,
be
you
Lori?
want to take that character?
Hey, Zerlon, there's a question for you in the chat from DM Wing.
Ooh. Where is that at? Let's find it.
In the chat. I don't know how to be more specific than that.
Well, I'm just going through it here.
It's the very bottom.
If you have a Hebrew keyboard, you could press chat in chat.
Oh, have we hit the Vendorian morality test? Yes. Most likely that is what's happening here because these are in fact aliens that lay eggs in your throat. So technically, yes.
By the way,
Oh no.
Thierry, for saying
Got it,
Chet
my throat.
as the name of the Hebrew
Yeah,
letter,
I-
you are
Blow my
officially
mind.
banished. Chet.
Give me a second. I got to get off of this and go to my computer because my phone's about to die. Give me
All right,
one.
well, hey,
second.
why don't we take a quick
Nope.
break
Yeah,
and
let's take a quick break.
we can come right back afterwards.
So we can do that.
Okay.
My drink's
But
empty anyway.
calling it chat is part of the deep lore of your channel now.
It
You
doesn't
can't
mean
get
I
away
like
from
it,
that.
but we're going on break.
No, I don't like it either, but it's still funny.
We'll be back in a few minutes, everybody. We are back, and everyone is unmuted.
Woo! So we can swear again.
What? No. Yes. Maybe.
All right. So
Yes,
where,
no, ooh.
Oh,
where
okay.
we last left off, we had a bunch of chaos. People were dying. There was an alien. You guys finally killed it. Manya, do you want to play as Lori the company woman? No. Necro,
No.
do you want to play as Lori the company woman? No is an option if you want.
Not really. No.
Oh.
I don't like her very
There's a
much.
couple there.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
guys,
reason to play as her.
Acting.
It takes a couple minutes, but you feel another distinct little thump. You would recognize this as an escape pod being jettisoned.
Okay.
So that
Alright.
brings us to Manya and Necro need to pick a character. So which of the 4 invading pirates do you want to be?
Awesome.
We have
So
Adisa
screwed.
Balahi.
Yeah,
He
go on.
is let's see, he is an officer. We have an officer, we have a pilot.
Okay.
I believe it's a mercenary. And the best class in the game, we have a kid.
Yay, the kid. Always pick kid.
I'll take the officer.
Manya, pick the kid.
She's for chaos, so I could see it.
The kid has a power where until they attack
like
an
it.
enemy, they can't be attacked. You're basically immune to combat if you want to be.
You also, when you make your critical injury, you get to roll it twice and pick which one you use.
Yeah. Kids are super survivable.
What's the age of the kid?
He is 12.
Okay, no, I'm taking a mercenary. I'm not
All right, fine. Boo. If we ever play this as a campaign
Yeah.
or in a
12-year-old is much too mature for Manya.
well, I mean, there is that. If we do another cinematic scenario where there's a kid and I have the option, I am taking the kid. Kids are a great class.
Kid is great, and then in the third one, cat is an option.
Yeah, cat.
All right,
But cat is also
everybody-
kind of stupid, but also
Meow.
awesome.
everybody
You sure
is
it's not a
reassigned.
Furkin?
So let's do a quick pirates. You are from a magical little ship that is called the Sotio. You are being hired by Sigson to basically just mess with anything Weyland-Yutani in this. If it's Weyland-Yutani, you are to mess with it. You are to knock it out of flight. You're to blow them up. You're to do whatever. Your job is to screw with and steal from Weyland-Yutani.
Is our ship worse than this one?
It is a Mantis ship. It is quite a bit smaller, but it is a much newer, faster, better ship.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I can't
Okay,
help
yeah,
but
now
think
we're
about
not
that
bothering
as a
with the
mantis
plot.
ship from FTL.
Yeah.
The roguelike.
Amphibian?
I'm picturing that everyone,
Yes.
all the pirates, are actually mantises from FTL. They're actually insectoid
Yes.
aliens.
Giant praying mantises invading the ship.
Oh.
There
Question.
is
Question.
answer.
Is the cat? My name, actor's name is Pin, is it?
Your name is Pinion.
Okay,
Like a wing?
got it. And
Like a wing.
Oh my god. So I am back with 5 health, bitches.
I completely forgot. The Mantis ship has actually been used in the Alien franchise. It is Betty. It's the ship the mercenaries are on in Alien Resurrection.
Oh, okay.
It's their ship, the one with the 2
Yeah.
little weird arms out the side.
Yeah. Okay. Not the best alien movie, but you know.
So Alien
Yeah.
3 and Alien Resurrection are the 2 like meh, and I don't think either one is a bad movie. I just think they're both bad alien movies.
Yeah.
Bolaji is
But the ship is still pretty neat.
Sorry? What was Manu
who's
saying?
Bolaji?
That's me.
Balaji
Okay,
is the
cool. Got
captain.
it.
You are in charge.
Yep.
You
Got
are
it.
the captain
What's
now.
up, boss?
Up again. All right. So, we'll get back to the pirates in just a second. The non-pirates, what are you up to?
I'll walk to the airlock. I think that was on A deck.
There are a couple of airlocks. There's a junction A and a junction B.
Okay. Because I think when we docked, there was only one way to dock.
There was only one you could dock with.
Ah, okay. But we are on B deck right now, so I can walk to junction B, and if they are not there, then I can move up the ladder to junction A.
You definitely can do that.
And I'll be following.
Okay. I guess
Where
I'll
did
follow too.
Tiri go? I've lost Tiri. Where'd he go?
Fury!
Oh, you're way at the front.
Wait, where am I? I'm way back here.
So yeah, there's you're going to the airlock up there.
Where is it?
I don't know where that is.
It's all the way up just behind the bridge.
Okay.
Junction B1?
Junction B1.
Okay. I'll try to get there. Oh, navigation. Going through the hallway.
I mean, you can ask. I can just teleport you there.
Excuse me. I am taking a stroll through my ship, actually.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys all, I'm going to put you where I want you guys to be because I get to do that. Dapper is only one square off.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. I'm a helper.
As you guys start to get to Junction B, you hear a pounding coming from the door to the water closet, which is down at the end of the hall to the right.
All right.
Pounding in someone is trapped in there, or pounding
like
in
someone's
an evil alien who wants to eat us?
Let's call out and see who it is. And if it's an evil alien,
It will not speak.
yeah. And if it isn't an evil alien, it will speak. And if it doesn't speak, we just shoot through the door.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are all going to move down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay a
All
little
right.
bit back though.
I'm on Overwatch.
You anybody's going to call out or you're
I'm
going to
playing
wrap up the
League.
door?
I'm going to say,
Announce yourself.
Yeah. Who are you?
You hear some very familiar wailing and groaning that you know is the belugas.
oh, let's leave them in there.
Nope.
Hey, does anyone still have that cutting torch? Could we use it to melt the door shut?
I have
You
it.
absolutely can.
Let's try to melt the door
Okay.
shut.
Sounds like a good plan. I have the cutting torch. Do you have to roll
Welding
Okay.
the what part is very alien, yeah.
Yeah, you can very easily weld the door shut.
Okay.
So I've been on the ship for a while. Do I happen to know if there are vents big enough for those things to crawl through in there?
So you know that the actual main ducting is big enough to walk through, or kind of crawl. The actual vents vary based off of room size. That one would have technically a big enough vent, but it's also up towards the top, where the beluga is not likely to get to.
Okay. I still might try to find a way to seal it off later, but for now.
All right, so we are going to go now back to the pirates. Dapper, I'm going to teleport you.
That's fair.
We learned that
And
even
me?
preparing an ambush is not likely to
Oh.
succeed with these things.
Woo! I'm teleporting. Now I can see what's going
All right, pirates, you
Oh,
are
no.
at Junction B2. You have gotten into the ship, but you are right where they were.
on. What the? Sorry, my. Oh, that's not it.
You missed each other by mere seconds there as you were checking the ship out.
Mm-hmm.
How did this happen? Sorry, I'm not on the. Zerlon, can you send me the stupid what's it, the link for this thing again? For some reason it just
Yes.
completely removed me from being logged in, which has been doing a little bit. I don't know what the heck's going on with that. Sorry about this, everybody. This is well, actually, it's not my fault. It's computer being weird, but it's not more my fault than it is anyone else's fault.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be right back. You can keep going. I'm just getting back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
All right.
I wasn't sure.
So, pirates. Balaji and everybody here is down at the Junction B2, where you know that most anything valuable on this ship would have been on Deck B. So you can start invading the ship.
All right.
Balaji, you are in charge.
I don't see anything. Am I supposed to see something?
You should.
I do not see where my character is at all.
I know why.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. So I just motioned to everybody.
And
Make
then
sure
Monty,
you
you
keep
should be
your-
able to see as well.
Make sure you keep your masks on. We don't know what kind of shit they got in here.
You guys don't have masks. You're pirates.
Oh. We don't have masks?
No,
Okay.
you're not an EVA crew. You don't have masks.
Look,
Okay.
pirates.
That's fine. I didn't know that.
Pirates
I
are
figured we would, but that's
anti-vaxxers
okay.
and anti-maskers. All of them. All anti-vaxxers, Now, they're in space, so they're not flat earthers, because, it would be hard to be a flat earther in space. But other than that, they're like 9/11 truthers, anti-vaxxers, anti-maskers. 5G is going to cause a pandemic. All of that craziness, because they're pirates, and they're dumb.
All right, well, just be cautious. You know how these science types are.
Got it,
So
boss.
let's just move forward
This ship
slowly.
looks a mess.
Yeah.
This ship looks a mess. Something happened here.
Well, we saw that. Didn't we come here because of the distress signal, or was it
No,
a different reason?
you've literally been following the other ship for like weeks. You were following the Montero and watched it explode, and now you're like, well, they're after the science ship. We're gonna get it.
Fair enough. All right. Well, we don't know the state of what's in here, but there's
Team
a lot
Owen,
of dust. So
Team ONB Formula
Just
1 dog racing says xenomorph denialists. Actually, no. The pirates believe in the xenomorphs because the government denies their existence, and so they're pretty sure that they do exist.
The government not only, well, technically, Weyland-Yutani denies their existence and has banned the book The Beast, which is a document from one of the prisoners from Alien 3 about the xenomorph.
See, it turns out that not believing in the xenomorphs is the standard everyone does it line. The people who are the crazy conspiracy theorists, they do believe in the xenomorphs.
they're probably making monsters of other types with DNA from the aliens and stuff. So who knows what's in here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so I'm just gonna ask a question. Boss, do you
guys.
get one of those?
There are these weird predator guys, but only if you have the crossover DNA.
Wait, is there actually a source for having predators in this game?
There is not.
Oh, that's too bad. Homebrew.
There is, if we ever get to play Fireteam Elite, the new things they add in Fireteam Elite, there is stuff for those, and they are fantastic.
All right, so just
Dude,
watch your corners. Keep an eye out for anything valuable.
The kid has a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Is it called not a flamethrower?
Why have you given the kid a flamethrower?
All right,
I mean,
pirate kid.
Yeah, exactly. The kid was interested in it. How could I say no? There you go. So I just tell
this kid seriously.
So I just tell my crew to watch corners and make sure you keep an eye out for anything valuable as we enter within.
All right, so you're going to step forward?
I will, because I'm a brave captain.
So
cool. The first thing you find is a severed head laying right at your feet, which means you and all of your crew are going to immediately gain a stress.
That's fair. That's fair. We usually do the beheading, not other people, so that is surprising.
And then you're going to look down the hallway where you're going to see poor Flynn's dead body with the beluga that just killed him, which means you're going to gain a second point of stress for finding an alien life form.
Aww.
That's fair. All of this is fair.
It'll be like,
Wait, do you
We're-
gain
we're
stress
gonna
for
go with-
seeing an
alright.
Arcturan?
I've got my gun and I just go like, hey everyone, we got aliens here. Just keep an eye out.
I mean, it's right there, and it's pretty aggressive looking. It hasn't quite seen you yet, because you just kind of popped through. But what's the plan?
Shots.
I
Shoot it.
I tell the kid to use the flamethrower on it. Obviously.
All right, kid's gonna flamethrower.
Ooh. You always let him have the fun, boss. Why?
Completely missed, of course.
Yeah, he'll push the roll.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you do that.
Oh no. Okay.
Because we know aliens kill people, so, like, we don't want it to kill us.
All right, and that
So-
means
The-
we can get rid of that. We can grab that. And we can roll some combat. Oh, it's the
Yay.
kid's turn again.
Makes sense.
It's a Flammenwerfer. It werfs Flammen.
Flamethrower.
I mean, this is why I have the kid do the flamethrower. They're good with it.
Fury, this is an American stream. You gotta talk American when you're here.
Well, it's
All
a meme.
right.
Memes are the language of the internet.
Pinion, Manya,
What's
that's you.
happening? How do I go
the-
about, like, I've got a pulse rifle on me. How do I go about using it?
So
Inventory.
if on the little like icon of the pulse rifle to the left that you can't really see what it is, that little green square, if you click on that, it'll equip it. All right, and then if you
Okay,
just
done.
click on the name Armat M41A pulse rifle,
It's a long range.
you're in fact going to do 3 damage with it. If it doesn't armor. Oh, and it armored.
Oh, fuck you.
Madness.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Then
that's
what's
why we
great-
sent the kid first. The kid always hits.
But that means you've had the kid attacking already, so I can already attack the kid.
Fair enough.
He was immune to being attacked otherwise. Oh, he takes a point of damage. Does the kid have armor?
I don't know.
He has no armor and he has no left arm.
Ooh, jeez.
That's all right. We'll
Good
find
choice,
something
boss.
to
Good
replace
choice.
it.
Always tries
Balaji,
to clean up.
yeah, your kid, yeah, he's missing an arm.
Okay.
He's screaming and blood's going everywhere. It's pretty bad.
I can
I'm
live
gonna
with
pick
that.
up the arm and I'm just gonna go with, okay, boss, can I keep this as a souvenir?
I can live with that as long as he survives, according to my character
Okay.
sheet. Yeah, is it my turn now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, I missed that part. Okay. Yeah, can I like swap places with him? The kid?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna swap places with the kid. Whoops. You were doing it and I was trying to do it at the same
Yeah,
time.
I can move both of them, so it's easier for me to do.
Fair enough. Yeah, so as long as the kid lives, I'm okay with it. So yeah, I'm gonna swap places with him and shoot this thing with. I think I have a pistol.
You have a little pistol.
I mean, as long as he lives, I'm good with it. How do I attack with it?
So you're going to click on the icon to equip it,
Okay.
and then
Oh,
click
there
on
we
the
go.
actual name.
Okay. I didn't realize I had to equip it. There we go.
Oh,
I'm
you're
trying.
trembling. You are unable to fire.
Yes, it had the kid's arm was gone so quickly. That's my explanation for that.
Your talent doesn't help you.
It does not.
That means it is the pilot's turn.
Kill this thing.
Oh, she will too. 3 points of damage.
Ooh, but that thing has armor, right?
It rolls
It's
no
armored to
armor.
nothing.
Is it dead?
It's the kid's turn. He's screaming.
That's fair.
He's not.
Okay.
He's not that dumb though. He'll try to save himself. Yeah, he can stop the bleeding.
Oh, good, good.
Manya, your turn again.
I'm gonna try the rifle again, the long range one. There we go.
I mean, it's your best option.
That's much better. That's 4
Yeah,
points of
that's-
damage.
Yeah, that's a couple points of damage.
But it depends on what's the armor. Fuck you. It's the
It
armor.
blocks 1 damage.
That's not too bad.
And takes one. How much has it left?
You don't.
Some number.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
It has 2 legs
That's
and
a-
2
that's a
arms
miss.
and a head.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, and Balaji doesn't have any armor.
Boss?
Oh no.
I only have 3 health.
No. You have 0 health. Would you please make a critical injuries roll
Okay, where do I click for that?
Yeah.
on your general
On the bottom of
general
the character
page?
sheet.
Bottom right says roll crit.
Oh god.
Where does it say roll quit?
On
Oh,
the
here it
general
is.
tab at the bottom.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I
yes.
found it.
Ooh,
Busted
Oh, you have a
kidney,
busted
no-
kidney.
No big
You
deal.
can
Take a
only
yes.
crawl.
Oh god.
that
Oh no.
hurts. You're peeing blood for a long time. Unless you die, then you're not.
Back up,
Oh,
everybody. Back up.
Yeah, you do need it. You have 6 days to get a heal, or you'll die from it.
Well, that's
Uh,
not.
the more serious they are, the more rapid it has to be.
Well,
some
I don't
of
have to
them-
worry about that right now.
Yeah, some of them are like, hey, somebody better succeed a medical check this round.
Yeah.
It is
My
now
medical
it's now
aid
your turn,
is
though.
stupidly 0.
Yeah, don't worry
Who's-
about that. He's worried about you guys right now. So he's like, get back from
Oh.
He's at 1
Like,
health. and
boss,
it's your turn.
no!
it. Sorry, I missed what you said, Zero.
You're at 1 health and it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, the way it works, anytime you hit 0, you're going to do the critical injuries, you're going to resolve whatever the effect is, and then you gain 1 health.
Okay.
Unless
So
the
you can
effect says
be at 1
die.
health for a long time.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
that.
Get
For a
your
long
head off
time.
immediately, and then you're just dead.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to shoot it again.
Shoot it again.
That's
a,
better.
That's a hit. That's 3 damage.
Oh, nice.
It blocks 1.
He's dead.
Good.
Dead?
Ugh. Yeah, it's dead.
It is dead. So let's
Nice.
go. You guys just had a rather interesting encounter. Captain? What are your commands for your pirate crew here?
Well, this run's going south fast.
I don't think, boss, this is worth it.
It's not. This place has got to have some medical supplies somewhere. But I'm like laying on the floor because I can't stand.
Yeah, you've got a busted kidney, and Mickey's missing an arm, which he's currently cradling crying.
Yeah.
I would say So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna say, boss, listen. We don't know that if there are any medical supplies here. Do you really want to take a risk and get on there, or go back to our little ship and see if we can, heal you there?
Do we have medical supplies on my ship? Like,
yeah, you got like a basic med pod and some medical supplies.
Did
Well,
we
it
hear
seems
the
like
shooting?
You guys would, in fact, have heard some shooting. It would have been pretty distant for you, but the ship's not big enough that you wouldn't have heard military-grade weapon firing.
Yeah,
I
so my
would
orders.
cautiously, but I would move into the direction of the fighting.
Okay.
I'd be
So just
following.
tell me when
Staying
we
together.
arrive.
I'm just gonna order the two of us who are
following
not.
where he's going. So
I'm gonna order the two of us who are not grievously injured to help us back into our ship and try to get us healed at least a little bit.
Okay, so your guys' injuries would take like days of medical, so it's not going to be like a quick thing.
Sure, but I want us at least to be functional.
Yeah, there's no healing in this one.
Sure. I just want us functioning so that way we're not like.
Yeah. What
You are
probably
as
can
functioning
do
as you're
is
going to get.
stop the kid from bleeding out, but he's not
Yeah.
getting his arm back in a reasonable time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he already succeeded on that one. That's already been done.
Okay.
So if we're good enough to keep exploring, we'll keep exploring. Is the answer.
All right.
Because I figured that we might not be able to keep exploring in that condition, but if we're good enough, then we can keep going.
So you
With
guys look about
while
like that.
moving aft to the other airlock, every corner I'll round, I will basically shout ahead, "Hey, we are human. Also, I can pay you if you can get us off this ship."
Captain, you hear somebody shout, "Hey, we're human. I can pay you if you can get us off this ship."
What do you think, crew? Extortion?
I'm mercenary. I'm gonna shoot.
Do you think extortion this time, or we're just gonna kill them all? What do you think?
I think extortion might be.
Sorry,
boss, we can extort. If we don't find anything on the ship, at least that we can do is get money for transporting them safely. Eh?
all right. Peace it is.
The condition is we need to make sure they are locked up, because if they are infected, then what? That's also another worry, isn't it?
Yeah, if they
have been in there for too long. Yeah. So, and that's what my thing is. Can we really afford to take them with us? If they're one infected and two, they are carrying any diseases, do we really want to take that risk?
How about this? We use them as cannon fodder. These enemies aren't discriminating. We put them in front of us in case there's other things to kill us here. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Before we move forward, sorry. Does Pinion have any agenda or not? It's just simple.
No, only the actual like starting NPCs do.
I was just looking at my like personality and stuff to decide that other stuff. So you can look at that if you want.
Yeah, I have looked at that.
Okay,
I was just wondering. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I call out, "Hey, we saw your ship wasn't moving. Thought something might be wrong. What's going on?"
Well, this ship has been stranded for some time. We got it running again, but it is infected with some creepy shit. So...
Yeah, this kid just got his arm cut off.
Well, yeah, we lost a lot of people. The thing is, there are 3 valuable things aboard this ship, and 2 of them will pay pretty well if you can get us to Weyland. And the 3rd thing is the monsters itself, which I'm pretty sure we can all live with leaving behind. So if you could get us to Weyland, I could cut you a nice paycheck and we would all be alive and wealthy. That sounds like a plan that I would really like. I'm not sure.
And Weyland would probably overlook the unauthorized docking, right?
Definitely, it's unauthorized docking is. Who could really say unauthorized? This ship sent a distress signal, did it not? It would every civilian's duty to come and assist.
Civilians don't
Hear that,
come and
boss?
assist.
We put civilians here.
Well, pirates and mercenaries are technically civilians.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what
You're
nobody
not
needs
to
to.
assist.
Nobody needs to know they're Sigs and pirates. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
they are
just keep that on
civilians.
let's just keep it on the down low. We found these weapons. Let's just go with it. All right. Do you guys mind meeting somewhere? I don't know where you are, but
Well, right now we are standing in front of the Mad Lab, which is not that far away from the aft airlock.
You guys will be able to tell you're a bit
tell
of
them to
shouting
come
around
to
the
us,
corner.
boss.
Yeah, we are just shouting around the corner.
yeah. All right. Like my character sees a couple open doors and whatnot. So, all right. We'll come out. We'll put our weapons away because we have weapons.
Well, yeah, we do too. If you don't, you're not surviving this ship, which is another thing why we kind of want to get away from here, because it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah. All right.
Boss,
We're coming out. We won't shoot.
boss, I say we take their weapons. When they get on the ship, we take their weapons. I would suggest that.
Well, we're
Well,
not there
once-
yet. We'll talk about that later. I whisper as I
Okay.
walk over.
Okay. Then I go just like like that, like good. Okay, got it.
All right. I walk over and I see these people here.
You see them.
All right. Yeah, our ship's not huge, but
Well, we are only 3 people.
all right.
There's not much left.
Well, let's get.
There's no joke. We took it.
Didn't you
so
say
we
you
should
were
not
2?
protect it.
Hang on. You said 3 valuable assets, and now you're saying that 3 people? What's going on?
That's not the same thing.
So there are 3 people. Who's the third one?
Me.
Yes,
Our-
we are 3 people.
Our ship is only big enough for 4 people, and we currently have 4 of us coming here. So we might want to take this ship in some way if we can.
Well, that would mean that we have to probably clean up a little bit.
All right, we'll work with you. And
Okay.
I say, let me just get my companions up to speed here. As I walk back over.
Fine.
So, boss, what's going on? What are we
Oh,
doing?
it looks like something is behind us.
Oh no!
Why you
Oh,
guys made a lot of
okay,
noise
we
without ever
go.
moving.
Yeah.
Well, there is something there. I can see it.
Did you forget that there was a very, very large, strange creature here that is going to get one little sneak attack on your friend in the back here?
Well,
Did
I
not
didn't
forget
know that.
A creature that might be
To be
on the
fair.
thumbnail.
No one to me. Nobody listens to me.
Well, my character didn't know that. I was just playing the character.
All right. So for the pirates, you haven't seen this thing before, so that's a +1 stress.
I'm just gonna go down here so people can
That's-
see.
That's fine.
There it is. I'll be here. I know
I'll
where I
take
actually
that.
am. So
See, Dapper, I offered you the little extra thing that would let you see everything, and you said no.
well, okay. I think we're towards the end. You could do it now if you wanted.
I think I can.
Okay.
I think it restarts the server though.
Oh well, then don't do it.
So-
Don't worry about it.
That makes it. Hey, Manya, it's your turn. This is a bigger, scarier, weirder looking alien, and it is currently mauling the only pilot left.
Oops.
I'm gonna use my rifle and go for a long range shot because I want to stay at a safe distance. So
Go for it.
I'm gonna try that again. There we go. What? Damn it!
Nice.
Hey, that's not bad. That's 3 damage.
Okay.
Well,
What did it roll?
1 damage.
1. So 2. It took 2 damage, is it?
It took 1.
Oh, it took 1.
All right.
Oh yeah, it rolled 2s.
Wait, hold on. She did 3 damage.
Okay, who's next?
And then it did 2. 2 armor. Yeah, okay.
2
never
armor.
mind. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So that makes it back to its turn. It's going to make another swipe at that tasty looking pilot.
I mean,
Oh
nothing I can do right now.
God!
Oh, wow. It's going to make a leap. It's thrown to the ground. Must make an immediate panic attack and then gets hit again.
No.
Well, nervous twitch. I was only going to bounce everybody's stress level up by 1.
Does that include everyone on the other side of the
Oh,
corner?
okay.
Yeah, no, you're out of the range.
Okay.
Around the corner safe.
Just so you know, Tiri dropped, so when he gets
Am I up 1?
back,
Your poor pilot has had her elbow crushed and is unable to use her elbow now.
That's an important joint.
Oh, fuck.
But hey, at least she still has an arm.
yeah, like
Yeah.
we can snap that back into place or whatever is needed eventually.
we can rebuild it. We can get a prosthetic.
I don't know the level of technology.
hello.
Maybe we can get it
That's a
rebuilt.
panic. All right, she panics, which was bad. Which is too bad because that would have been a good hit. So, that means all of the crew down here gets a +1 stress again.
Oh God.
Just straight one plus
It
1
is
stress.
Kiri's turn, but he's dropped, so we'll just skip him for now. Captain Balaji, it's your turn.
I just yell out, white alien thing! And I'm gonna shoot it.
As one does.
I'm just letting the other people know who are around the corner, so that way they can try to do something.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Yeah, you just dropped your the key to your
Pistol?
ship. It
Oh,
is
okay.
currently scattering across the floor, and you don't really notice that you've done that.
I don't need it now anyway. That's fine.
But my
Kayla
character,
Rye. Oh, we have
if
cheered
my
up.
character went over there, would I see the key?
Sorry.
No, you're around the corner still. Tiri, you get a
Yes.
turn in here. We skipped you, but we
Yeah,
only skipped you back one turn ago.
Shitty German internet, and just when I went into the floor, the hallway, and crawled behind all the boxes, it fixed itself.
Yeah, so you get a turn. The alien is currently mauling the pirates.
Okay, yeah, if they kill at least 3 of them, we can take their ship.
You, John.
Technically true.
I like that idea.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Well, if the alien kills at least 3 of us,
He would have probably
we
done
can
the
also
same.
take your ship.
That's true.
Oh God.
It's technically
Okay.
not your guys' fault that it surprise attacked us. Like, it's not your fault.
All right, so who's making a turn?
Yeah, Tiri, are you gonna do anything, or are you just gonna watch him die?
Yeah, no, I'm going to step forward and try to shoot at the alien. Can I
All right,
do
go
that?
for it.
Would Thierry notice the keys on the ground?
Probably
Yeah,
not.
you would notice the key is on the ground.
Okay.
Okay. That is also good. I have to open everything again. There it is. Okay. That is.
That's a hit.
Nice.
That
That's
would
great.
be 4 damage. And would be 2 damage, but still 2 damage.
Perfect. Okay, so now it's Kayla Rai.
If I were to go in there and see the keys, would I be able to do like a dash, take the keys, and go back to where I am right now?
You absolutely can.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take those keys and go back to where I am. Get the advantage. So that's what I'm doing. Do I need to roll for that?
No,
Okay. So should
that's
I
a
add
that's,
keys?
that's a pretty movie thing. We'll allow that.
Okay. Do I need
Dapper.
to add that?
Yeah.
We'll know you have it.
I'm gonna go to where
Um,
my actual token is, and I'm gonna try to take a shot.
Kaboom!
Let me just actually open up. That is one thing I will say I like about Roll20 is you can pop out the character sheet as another window.
I do wish this could pop out.
That is nice.
I like how
Hey.
it scales between windows, but it's
4 damage.
that's going to be 4 damage.
Actually is 4
Nice.
damage.
No armor.
That's a dead alien.
Nice.
Goodness.
All right. Well, hey,
Yeah.
as far as we know, there's only one more monster, but we have it like welded into the toilet. Or I'm sorry, I'm a marine. It's welded into the head.
That is correct.
All right. We have enough cryopods, right, for everyone?
You certainly do.
I say we
Well,
just set
let's
the
get out
ship
of here.
back and go to sleep. We have plenty of
Yes.
rations for everyone, pirates, if you want. You could still
Well,
get a
you
reward
don't
for
know
saving us.
you
Don't
don't
forget
know
I
we're
have your
pirates,
keys.
but you can assume.
You randomly docked with a ship and you're heavily armed. You're pirates.
Fair. That's fair to assume.
So do we all go take a
well-
nap?
To be fair, unless you want to take the random assortment of minor handguns that we have, the only valuable stuff that we have is only valuable to the company. You are not going to a black market and selling that stuff. But I'm willing to put a good
You
word in for
asshole.
you, and the company will probably slide some credits your way and not ask any
Well-
questions about your ship.
Well, that
Oh,
one
yeah,
there
fine.
with the crushed arm is a pilot. So maybe we can get this thing going.
Hey, what's the pilot's name?
The pilot is Helen.
Helen.
Oh, I'll actually. That was more supposed to be in character. So does anyone tell me that it's Helen?
Yeah,
guess
she'll kind of croak out Helen.
Okay, hey Helen, do you think you could set a course? Then we can put you in cryo sleep until there's medical attention available.
She'll kind of look to her captain for a minute. Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
Yeah, he nods to her approvingly.
Let's get you to the bridge and let's have everyone go to the bridge together in case maybe, Toilet Monster has decided to unstuck the door, which I don't think it can do because I've never seen them break through like solid metal. But it's been a weird day.
Yeah.
My
Do you know-
character calls out to
Oh, go
Helen. Is it okay? Can I talk to you for a second in private?
Yeah, she'll kind of lean over.
I have the keys to your ship. We can get all the valuable supplies, get the fuck out of here together, and have more profit. How does that sound? Screw these guys.
She looks at you for a moment. Make a manipulation check.
Ooh.
Me?
Yep.
I had one success.
We also panicked.
Yeah, but you're panicking.
Can I push it?
No,
Okay.
you can't get rid of the face hugger.
Fair. Fair.
All right. So she'll kind of shrug you off on that one. She thought about it, but no, she's not going to do that. You all make it to the bridge where you have repaired Pilot Station 1 with the parts from Pilot Station 2.
Yes.
Helen is attempting to set in a course for Sutter's world, where you all were originally going, and she says, "Hey, this ship is locked out. It's en route to Earth under Order 966. Does that mean anything to anybody?"
Not to me, but I'll take Earth. I don't care.
That's company protocol, but yeah, if we can get to Earth, there's a company station right there. It's kind of like the headquarters. You might have heard of it.
Is this ship ready to go that distance?
Mm,
Helen will kind of look it over
definitely,
for a bit. Yeah, it's already going.
we'll have to get into cryosleep, but that is kind of a given anyway.
That's fair.
All right, well let's head to the cryotubes then, or pods, or are they pods or tubes? What's the
They're pods. They're cryopods.
Let's get to the
So
cryopods.
the question for the game mother has for you all is, are you all going to get into the cryo on this ship? Are some of you, the pirates, going to go back to your ship, the Sotillo? What's the plan?
Remember, I have the keys to their ship, so they can't go on.
Yeah.
Really do much with their ship.
So what's the order
I'm
here?
just gonna say, boss,
So-
can I have the keys to the ship? I want to keep an eye on our ship. I'm gonna ask Bolaji to give me the keys.
No.
I have
No.
I have a question before I do any of that. So, is our ship like connected in such a way that it will just be
Yes.
dragged along with this bigger ship?
Yeah, you're connected through one of the umbilicals, which if you've seen Alien Romulus, that's how they connect in that one. It's that great big metal umbilical. It's strong enough to hold your ship. You can actually like rotate a ship with them. So they're pretty beefy.
So this ship, our ship, is going to get dragged along.
Correct.
So
And if
I'm
you
not
haven't seen
worried
Alien
about
Romulus,
that.
watch it.
Mhm.
So I'm not worried about the ship getting like detached or anything.
Correct.
All right. I pat my pockets for the keys like a person who doesn't know where their keys are. I start looking around.
Yeah. It's a big long. I mean, it's like 8 inches long, big. Looks kind of like a USB drive, kind of clear plastic. Has some circuitry, plugs in. Yeah, it's
I'm not
gone.
in your room, though. Yeah.
I don't have. I might have lost it in the scuffle there when I got hit.
Game Mother, can my character start quietly loading supplies onto their ship?
It'd be hard
While
to do
they're
it
doing-
quietly, but you probably
Or
could.
just
Yeah,
start
you
moving
could.
it onto their ship?
Oh, you're quiet somehow. I'm gonna turn you up a little bit.
Yeah. So, the big question here is, what order do you all go into the cryopods?
I'll go last because I have a gun and I'm trained to use it.
I'm not
Because
even.
we're just
near
going to
the
delete tokens in
cryopods.
order.
Point to Rubik and I'm gonna say, send
Mickey's-
that bitch in first.
Yeah,
I'd
Mickey's
like-
out.
I'm not in.
The kid's out.
I'm not even
I'd-
in that room. So I'm
Oh, you're not
I'd
in the
like-
room.
loading stuff onto
We're
their ship.
expediting this portion of it. So everybody's just kind of we're just going over this. Who is going first after the kid?
I would like to do something before going in, if I can.
Okay.
I'd like to go back to my ship unless the keys prevent me from going back in.
No, you can go back to your ship. In all
Okay.
honesty, you can bust open the arm on your captain's chair and get the backup key if you had to.
Okay. What I want to do is send a message to the people who we're actually working for and tell them where the ship is going.
All right, you're going to send a narrow beam over to Siegson. You can definitely do that.
Because that's who we're working for, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to tell them that we are heavily injured and may need an intercept. if
Okay.
possible.
And that still leaves the question unanswered. Who is next into the cryopod?
I'll go in after I do that. So,
I think the pilot should go first, then John, then probably Bolaji, and then me, then Dapper.
I'll try to go as late as possible. If I have to roll any manipulation rolls to convince people of that, I will. But I'm okay with not being the last person as long as I'm not the first.
All right. So who is next?
Am I able to use the signature item to reduce my stress by 1?
Don't worry about it. We're basically done.
Okay.
Let's just say everyone goes in unless there's a problem with that. Is there someone who's going to be like, oh no, it's a thing that happens?
I'm basically asking, is there anybody here who wants to do like a double cross or something like that?
Oh no, I'm just waiting till everyone's asleep because I'm the one with the gun. I'm standing guard.
Me.
You're going to try to double cross? You're going to try to steal the other ship?
Yeah, and load things. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Load things onto
Make
the ship.
a manipulation roll.
Yeah, to try to convince me to go into the cryopod first.
Can I first have the signature item like I said?
Yeah, you can use your signature item, drop your stress by 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Manipulation. 2.
Great. Anybody that's going to resist that, Dapper, you said you were.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a. That would be. Oh, you are no longer panicked.
That a.
That would be a command. It's either command or manipulation.
Command is got one more die, so I'll try that. 1.
Yeah, you'll go ahead and tap out before Kayla Rye. I mean, it makes sense that the roughneck would be the last one in, right?
Yeah, sure. I guess if you say so. I'll take a nap.
I would like to roll manipulation against that.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
I'm
you'll
push
go out.
that.
I'll put Dapper back in so that he can see.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay.
Has Helen gone in yet?
Company man's out. Helen's going to go in. Everybody's going to go in. It is just you and 2 of the last crew.
Okay. If you want to go with me, we can make all the profit.
As you kind of speak to him, everybody else is kind of tapped out. You notice Helen's kind of rubbing her head a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Seems to have a headache. And suddenly she drops to her knees.
I'm running away.
Screams. Her eyes roll back.
Oh no.
And 2 long, spindly white arms erupt from her open, screaming mouth as a very familiar alien tears its way out. Pinion held against the wall, in absolute terror, also starts screaming, clutching her stomach, as another creature rips its way out of her stomach.
Great.
As we go into your final drift into Earth, only Kayla Rye is up, and there are 2 neomorphs.
I was already running towards wherever their ship is.
We will end there. What happens to Kayla Rye?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Cliffhanger.
Die, kill, die.
Awesome. Well, hey, everyone, I hope that you all had fun with all 3 of these episodes. I had a lot of fun.
I really enjoyed this.
I really like the cinematic play where it's just like you can
awesome
just
game.
kill so many PCs, and it's fine. Don't worry about it. So I don't know. So there are 2 more of these cinematic play scenarios that are all connected, and I would like to be able to do more of them on the channel, but I'm not sure when that will be because a week from today, unless something changes, we're doing episode 1 of Star Trek Endurance. So I'm like as we're talking, Chesh is sending me additional character art. Like during the stream, she's been like sending me character art for critique and
awesome
stuff. So we're closing in. That's like the last thing we need, and then all the assets for the game are basically a go, except for some maps. But I'm gonna do that this weekend anyway. So if you're a big fan of the Star Trek games, that's gonna be next week. And hey, we have the same cast of players playing new crew members, and also we added Maddie from Science Side Up as well as from OK Roll. She's gonna be playing our chief engineer. So yeah, I'm
also an
looking.
Awesome Power Ranger.
Yeah, she was also she was a really good Power Ranger in the Power Rangers game.
Did she get to keep the blue fanny pack?
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna keep the blue fanny pack, but I might be wrong. I don't actually know. But hey, thank you so much, everybody. We're gonna get out of here. I hope you all stay safe.
Yeah.
And also, hey, on my main channel, Dapper Dinosaur, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, Dapper Reacts. Bodie Hodge and the Black Lodge is the name of it. So come hang out. I'm going to be drinking a Laura Palmer, despite my better judgment, which is a cocktail that Vishanti came up with.
Enjoy the stale ashtray smell.
Yeah, it's... Look, I actually kind of like the tea and the limoncello or whatever combination. But the espresso float is a little rough. I'm going to be honest.
So what I took from, because this is something that Vishanti came up with while they were on stream, and I just happened to realize I had all the ingredients. So I made one and I drank it. My wifey said it tastes like acid. It's one of the worst things she's ever had. I will say it absolutely smelled like a stale cigarette ashtray.
Well, yeah,
The
Laura
flavor
Palmer.
was...
Sounds like mate.
If you hand me one, I would drink it. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like I wouldn't go out of my way to order it. I liked it heavier on espresso, though.
All right.
I will give you that. I liked it with more espresso.
All right, well, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much. We don't have an end credit for this because I was lazy and didn't make one. So bye, everybody.